Pleased to be joined on the other line by forward Trevor O'Brien, who is a new commit to the Penticton Vees for the 2021-2022 season. And Trevor, first off, I want to thank you for taking the time to join us today. And how are things going out in Boston right now? I know everything's a little bit crazy with how things are, but you're at St. Mark's School this year. So what's life like in high school this year?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Trevor. Yeah, it's been good. I'm getting back at school, so it's good to be off Zoom for a little bit. Getting in-person classes. So yeah, I'm over at St. Mark's right now. We're practicing as a team, so it's been good. Can't complain.
Obviously, a bit of a different year, but you were able to get some games in this year, 35 games with the Cape Cod Whalers before things kind of got shut down out east. But, when you look back on those games, what do you take away from that season for yourself? You put up some pretty good numbers there, 13 goals, 38 points, over a point per game player. What do you kind of look at as the season and an overall view on the season for you?
Yeah, we were just pretty lucky to be able to play this fall. So thanks to the Whalers for allowing that. We had a really competitive schedule, so it was good to get 35 games in, like you said, and yeah, I just felt like it was good to be on the ice and to play 35 games, and obviously we were playing some good teams and just getting a lot of games in. I felt like I could just kind of play my game and playing with some really good players as well on the Whalers, and I have been for the last 4 years. So I've had a good career with the Whalers, and it was good to be able to play this year as well. So it was good.
These fans will be comfortable with the name O'Brien. There's one this year who's not related to the family, but Jay O'Brien, your brother, played for the Vees last year, was a fan favorite out here. Did Jay tell you anything about Penticton when you were looking at a place to play? And was he maybe a big helping factor in getting into the Vees?
Yeah, for sure. Just talking with him and his experience, he only had good things to say about the Vees. So it was awesome to be able to, talk to him firsthand and get his experience. And to be honest, it didn't take much convincing. The Vees is just such a great program. But yeah, it definitely helped being able to watch him and, listen to you broadcast the games last year or 2 years ago. So yeah, it was definitely good to get the inside scoop from him, but I'm just really excited to be able to play for a good program like the Vees, and can't wait.
What were some of the factors that you looked at when you were choosing Penticton, between where you're going to play junior hockey? Obviously, you got a lot of feedback from your brother, and then obviously having a chance to kind of get the inside scoop on what the Vees have. But what were some of your biggest factors in choosing Penticton as a junior hockey destination?
Yeah, for me, right, it was just landing the spot that I wanted to play, and that I was going to be excited to play for. So with the Vees is just, I feel like the all around experience is top notch, and the BCHL was just obviously a league I wanted to play for. So when I had the opportunity to play for the Vees, it was hard not to be happy about that. So yeah, just the overall experience that the Vees offer, just the coaching staff is so strong, just the community and everything, they kind of rally around the Vees, and I just feel like it would be an awesome place to play for. Ever since Jay was out there, I always had in the back of my head that I kind of wanted to play there too. So yeah, I'm just super excited and can't wait.
I wanted to ask you as well, obviously with your brother playing here, did you have a chance to come out here to Penticton at all? Or when you come out here in the fall in 2021, will that be your first time experiencing the city?
Yeah, so it will actually be the first time next fall, but I was going to come out for the second round of the playoffs last year, but unfortunately COVID shut that down. So it was too bad. I was really looking forward to it. It was like 2 days before I was about to leave. So it was too bad, but obviously, like, hearing from Jay, I kind of could picture it in my head, and watching the games and seeing them live, I kind of got the kind of scene a little bit there. So but yeah, I can't wait to get out there this fall. Should be fun.
And looking at your playing career a little bit more, obviously you mentioned playing with the Whalers for 4 years, and also got an opportunity to get into St. Mark's School as a prep school. How has it been for your time at St. Mark's over the last couple of years, and an opportunity now, obviously, just the practice right now? Obviously, there's no games going on, but how has it been going to school there? And you must be happy to it's coming down the home stretch here for high school to finish it off.
Yeah, no, it's been great. I mean, I've had a great year and a half at St. Mark's, and I feel like I've grown so much as a player. And a lot of thanks goes to Coach Corzini. You know, he was a big reason why I chose St. Mark's. And these 2 years have been just, you know, awesome, learning from him and kind of, you know, learning the little things that he has taught me. So, and obviously playing with some great players over at St. Mark's. So, you know, this year has been good. We're making the most of it, practicing 6 days a week and working out. So it's been good. I feel like I'm getting better every day, and can't wish for much more than that. So it's been good.
For Vees fans, and obviously, you know, some intrigue, obviously, with your last name. But what kind of a player do you kind of associate yourself with, and maybe just describe yourself as kind of what you think you are as a player?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm definitely a two-way forward. You know, I'm reliable in the defensive zone, but I like using my hockey IQ and my playmaking abilities to create scoring chances as well. So yeah, I think I'm pretty versatile and consistent as well. So yep.
Is there anybody in the NHL that you kind of watch to model your game, or maybe kind of watch some guys a little bit more carefully than others?
Yeah, I think definitely Patrice Bergeron for sure. He's been the player that, you know, I've always watched growing up. His jersey's right here in front of me. So I've always had the Bergeron jersey. Yeah, I know he just does, you know, a lot of the little things right that I enjoy watching every game. You know, whether it's in the face-off dot, how consistent he is, or just all three zones of the ice. He's so smart. So I really try to model my game after Bergeron, and definitely enjoy watching him.
Probably not a coincidence that he's a Bruins player, Boston guy either, hey?
Yeah, no, love the Boston guys for sure.
So coming into next year, you know, obviously there's a chance to practice, kind of get your skills going in the off season there as well. What are some of the things that you're going to try and focus on now that you know you're coming to Penticton for next year to get ready for junior hockey? What are some of the little things, or maybe some of the bigger things you're going to look at in your game to try and get adapted to the junior A level?
Yeah, for sure. I think definitely my speed and just my quickness, you know, just generally all over the ice. I've definitely strived to be the quickest player that I can be, and just play consistently fast all over the ice. So that's been something I've been working on the last couple of years for sure, along with just like my offensive abilities and just getting to the front of the net and scoring goals. And then, you know, I've been told, and just I know for myself that, you know, I'm playing my best when I play with an edge. So just those are things that I've been trying to work on and that I want to carry over to the Vees for sure.
And, you know, it's, with your brother playing here last year, gave you an opportunity not just to hear from him, but then also kind of watch a lot of games. I imagine that you caught a few Vees games over your time over last year. Did that kind of help you, even though it's video, but in the same sense, you get a chance to kind of watch and kind of gauge what you might need to do to be effective once you get to Penticton in the fall?
Yeah, of course. I mean, just watching those games, and, you know, I hadn't really watched a lot of junior hockey before watching my brother in the Vees that season. So yeah, that definitely helped me kind of get an understanding of what junior hockey's like, you know, just seeing it instead of hearing it from people. And so, you know, I definitely took note of a lot of things there. And, you know, just with my brother, like hearing from him and, you know, what the experience is like, and having him as kind of that source to kind of ask questions and just kind of learn about junior hockey and what it takes has definitely helped too.
I know we're still a few months out, obviously, through the off season before August and September roll around for you to come in and assert yourself with the program. But is there anything that you're maybe most nervous or excited about coming into Penticton? Obviously, a new team, get a chance to meet some new teammates. But what's going on in your head? Is there more excitement than anxiousness?
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely excitement. I mean, there's so many great players out there, and you know, I just honestly can't wait to meet the guys in person. You know, just meet the teammates and the coaching staff in person. And then obviously being able to kind of have that role in the community and you know, meet some of the fans. And I know they're pretty passionate out there, and just watching the games. It just seems like an awesome place to play. So definitely excited. You know, Penticton's just a beautiful place too. So can't wait to get out there. And yeah, I'm definitely excited about it for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard anything or looked it up online or anything, but is there one particular thing that you're most excited about getting to Penticton, maybe away from hockey once you get to the city?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's definitely a lot of things to do. Jay was telling me a lot about the food out there. So can't wait to get to, some of the restaurants. I know there's some good ones. So I guess that's something a little bit outside of hockey. Yeah, for sure.
Lastly, now for you, with the off season coming up here in a couple of months, and maybe a chance to relax a little bit and kind of take your mind away from hockey. What are some of the things that you like to do when it comes away from hockey in Boston? Do you like, getting out? Obviously, things are a little bit different with COVID now, but what are some of the things you usually like to enjoy when you're getting away from hockey?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in the summer, a lot of my interests are around fishing and, to get into the beach a little bit. But yeah, me and Jay love to fish together during the summer. So, anything I can do with my brother and my dad as well on the boat is obviously a fun time. And then, things like roller hockey, I know it's pretty similar to hockey, but, in the off season, it's fun to just hang out with buddies and play hockey for fun, in the driveway, the roller rink and whatnot. And yeah, I do like surfing a little bit as well. I'm not the best at it, but that's something I've been trying to get a little better at over the summer. So that's something I enjoy to do for sure.
Well, I appreciate the time today. Thanks so much for this, Trevor. I know we're looking forward to seeing you suit up in a Vees jersey coming this fall, but thank you for your time today. Appreciate it. And we'll be chatting down the line for sure.
Yeah. Thank you, Trevor. Appreciate it.
All right.